People in and out of the workplace can convey a great deal of information without even speaking. This is called nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communications can convey just as much as written and verbal communication, and human beings read and react to these nonverbal signals every single day. Body language is nonverbal communication that involves body movement and gestures. The catalog of these movements, together with attempts at defining their meaning, is called kinesics. Each culture is believed to possess a separate language of kinesics. According to the 2008 Encyclopedia Britannica, kinesics is a primarily American attempt at movement classification designed to create a vocabulary of gestures both amusing and potentially practical. Here you have a picture of Albert Mehrabian, who is currently Professor Emeritus of Psychology at UCLA. In his 2007 book, Nonverbal Communication, he focuses on 5 categories developed by Ekman and Friesen in 1969 and widely used by sociologists since. The 5 categories are emblems, illustrators, effect displays, regulators, and adapters. The first category is emblems. These are movements so common that there are specific words used to designate them, such as the English handshake or smile. For example, a person might wave his or her hand rather than saying hello, or nod his or her head in agreement, which means yes or okay. The second category is illustrator movements. Illustrators accompany words in natural manners and are used to add meaning to verbal communication. For instance, when giving a presentation, a person might use hand gestures to emphasize a point. The third Eichmann and Friesen category is effect display, and that's the category most important to Mehrabian. These are actions that are paired with emotion, such as the facial movements that indicate disgust or amusement. Regulator movements are the fourth category. These actions are seen in social interactions, and they are especially important in professional settings. Regulator actions are made by the listener to help the speaker improve communication. A listener may nod and move in an interested manner, urging the speaker to continue or give looks of confusion, urging the speaker to explain or repeat. Adapters belong to the last category. Adapter actions are often unconscious movements made for reasons of comfort or clarity. This includes shifting positions in a chair or scratching an itch while giving a presentation. When listening to others, individuals often convey messages nonverbally. Knowing this to be true, Ann Bale gives a few tips and guidelines to consider when speaking to others in her book published in 2004 titled Body Language Speaks. She says that sitting or leaning back is a body movement that may convey disinterest in a speaker's words or disagreement with the speaker. Additionally, resting one's chin on his or her hand may convey boredom. Conversely, leaning forward slightly and raising eyebrows and making eye contact indicates that one is receptive to the speaker. She then goes to say that crossed arms are often connote a defensive posture, which can indicate that a person is unhappy with the speaker, feels threatened by the speaker, or does not want to listen to the speaker. Adapters, such as fidgeting or playing with objects, may indicate that one is nervous around the speaker or disinterested in the speaker's message. Another aspect to cover is facial expressions. Now, although facial expressions and eye contacts are not kinesics and therefore technically not body language, they are types of nonverbal communication that can have an effect on relationships. Researchers have found that people can identify with great accuracy 7 separate human emotions, even after seeing only facial and eye expressions: sadness, happiness, anger, fear, surprise, contempt, and interest. Therefore, without speaking a word, a facial expression can convey a great deal of information to others. Similarly, eye contact or lack of eye contact can also indicate a person's attitude and emotions. According to Paul Ekman, eye contact may indicate the desire to communicate with a person. Finally, eye contact can be used to express respect for a person by maintaining a longer gaze. Interestingly, refraining from making an eye contact, such as looking down or away, may indicate a level of respect for someone of higher status. A lack of eye contact or unwillingness to maintain the eye contact may indicate discomfort with the situation, a disinterest in what the other person's words, or a dislike of the person. However, the degree to which a person does or does not make eye contact may be dependent on their own level of shyness or extroversion and cannot always be interpreted as a reaction to a particular person or situation. Nonverbal communication is a concept that many of us are still mastering as young adults. Complex at times, it's fascinating to study how individuals can convey messages by a simple look, touch, or gesture. I hope that my presentation gives you a better insight on kinesics and nonverbal communication, giving you knowledge to master the game. Because as Peter F. Drucker always has said, The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said.